Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the final two races of the INCA Cup season here. Season 3 will be ending in just over an hour, and we'll have our last two races here. Well, we'll have our last two races here as we prepare. People still do not know how to line up, but that is to be expected at this point. It's not even anything new, not even knowing how to line up. Is it disappointing? Yes. Am I used to it? Very much. But, oh well, here we are, I guess. So, Road America is our final race for, well, the final two races here for this season. It is an exciting track here in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. It is a 4-mile track, 6.5, 14 kilometers for all of you non-Americans watching, which is a majority of us. We'll start off with turn 1. It's literally just called turn 1. No, there's no names. Turn 1, we'll head into this little kink of turn 2 that isn't really a corner, but it's counted as turn 2. Turn 3, down at the bottom, we have the Morian sweep, which is a 4. Then we have turn 5, right at the bottom there. Going to 5, up the hill towards 6. We'll go into 7, which is just over here. Hurry downs is this little downhill section. 8, 9, then 10 over there. We'll have the kink of 11 there in the background. You can just not see it over the hill. 11A, which should be 12, but it's not. And then we have 12 over there, Canada Corner. Kettle Bums is the name of 11A, if you were wondering. I don't think maybe you guys are, but now you know. Yeah, 12, 13, and we'll end it off with turn 14 as you come up the hill. Yeah, that is our track. It is an interesting track. We have a good little pack of INCA Cup cars, because that's just how we do it. So we'll be going very shortly, hopefully. We'll see how much of the races people will do. That's always a bit of a shocker sometimes for some people. So we are actually green for qualifying now. We'll jump on with someone. Don't know who we're watching. I think we're watching Blazed. Yeah, we are. Nobody you're finding out what Pitexa line is, but that is again to be expected here. There's some smart drivers in between the bunch, I promise you. So they're out of turn 3, down to turn 4 under the cheese bridge, as I like to call it. I think that's the cheese bridge. I think that's the correct name for it. We have 15 minutes of qualifying. We have almost already lost a full minute, but it is 15 minutes of qualifying. We have play games driving for once in the 104. I don't remember who the 104 is. I do believe that's Speedy. No, that is Comino. Scuderia Comino. There we go. I think that's how you say it. They'll play games in the Pro Car. Our vice champion in Pro in Season 1. Also clinched the GT4 driver's title last week. Well, 2 weeks ago, I should say, in Del Mar. So congratulations to him. We have Brad at the end of the pit lane. Somebody suffering there. Royal, he's also changed team. He's back at Pro Division, which is also his XLMS team. He's previously been at XKZ, but now he is at Pro Division. Oh, people going way wide out the final corner. So 3 minutes off the clock, well, 2 minutes off the clock. We'll cross to start their lap times. Nobody's gonna get out lapping because this is their first laps, but we will see them slowly trickle in. So as you can see, there's a very big divide in drivers. We actually have 21 drivers today, 21 cars. On track, we are missing a few, but a majority are here. Some interesting. Do we have any new drivers? We have Ice Real in the 94 MSGP. Redman Raya is back in the Katika team. Well, was back in the Katika car, I should say. Number 12 Golf livery. We have Scanned actually driving for one season in the wall already down in Canada, so that's certainly something. We have Thax, who's sitting at the end of the pit lane, so that's not too much use. We have Archie in the number 3 Katika, replacing for Rukyo. Ikalde 79 going way wide. And we also have T-Jerk in the XKZ, and that's all for the new drivers this weekend, I believe. In terms of the championship, that has been more or less wrapped up. Nothing much has happened there. So Mia wrapped up the championship last weekend. Is now being wrapped up in Pro. The AM Championship still rages. Pro, I'm sorry. Still rages. Rock is only 20 points out of ibuprofen with 40 to play for, so I need to do the mental math. I can't do the mental math. Yeah, as long as Rock scores a single point in the first race, he has locked it. I believe. Wait, is that correct? I can't do the math. This is incredible. This is going great, isn't it? Okay, never mind. He has to score. He has to outscore ibuprofen. No, ibuprofen has to score at least 20 points this race, or the first race, to keep it alive. But that means that he has to score 18 points or more in the second race than Rock, which is realistically not feasible unless he DNFs. But we'll see if he can pull through with that. As for Am, that has been locked up many weekends ago. Oswald Chitarino has locked that up and is missing this weekend once again, but he has locked that championship, and that will no longer be fought for. Lap times. Royal and RTA are the only ones with laps on the board. Royal and Pro, RTA and AM. See, is anyone on good laps? It doesn't seem so. We'll jump with, who do we jump with? Let's jump with Mahal. We haven't seen Mahal in a bit. He's been kind of MIA the last bit. We get some lap times trickling on the board in just a second as people will cross the line. Let's see. Rock is up to third. We'll take Pro and Provisional. Racerman will be second of AM. No other times are popping up, I believe. No, Archie just goes there to a 3-5. And he will jump up to a third in class. As mentioned, lap times will start trickling in, but the first few laps have already, well, first few sectors have already been invalidated by many people. So we won't see all too much this time round, I believe. Although the drivers can feel free to prove me wrong at any time. Who do we want to jump with? Let's jump with Race Car Man. He's in the AC1 XKZ this race. He is an AM, although the car does signify Pro. He is an AM this race. Laps will be trickling in. There's been a few personal improvements up and down the grid. Let's see if any of those attempts can bear any fruit. And we'll see what happens with those laps. So Mia's on the top of the timing boards to no one's surprise. Liggins is in third, so they'll be second in pro. Mahosa set a lap. Charles Leclerc set a lap. Aries set a lap to the 2011. No other laps have been set, I believe. So, actually, Flash is on the grid. That surprised me. I thought he was missing today, but no, he's on the grid there. It's always nice to see a ex-champion you won AM a few seasons ago. No, last season, sorry. Is and there you can see down their rear. Who else has set laps? Royals actually improved to a 58.2. Nugget Rev said 2082. That's going to put him 12th overall and last in class. Redman Ride's actually on some laps. We have a little bit of a group of cars that are going through the carousel. Will we get any improvements on laps? Flash is actually on an improvement. Well, Flash is actually set a lap earlier. T-Jerk has as well. Blazecrap up to 5th, which is the guy we're on with now. Ice Real says a 22.999, so just on the cusp of a 23. With a bit down. Zero Crack Dev into 10th with 59.8, sorry. Again, he's seeing some more improvements throughout the field otherwise. I'll jump on with, actually, right, so. We'll hop on with Zero Crack Dev there. He's about to go under the cheese bridge. Not really seeing any lap times. Doritles is actually on his first value. We see Crack Dev go way, way deep. See if we can find Doritles. He's on his first lap in a bit. The pro driver there. Is he going to keep it valid through sector 3? We'll find out. He's behind a 83 XKZ there. Royal cannot find improvements, it seems. Playgames is on an improvement, however. Dorsals is going to maybe set out lap here. We'll see. What can Playgames do, though? Playgames will not improve. He can validate the first sector, so they'll be over for him. Dortal's up to 10th now. We'll see if we can find Playgames. There he is. Oh, it might have cut that out there, so that might be an invalid lap for him. Just under 3 minutes left on the clock. We'll have qualifying ending soon, so the last few laps are going to be on the board. So play game's actually in the personal best sector 1 now. We'll see if that lap will bear any fruits. He still has 2 sectors to keep clean and to go quicker on, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, big bounce out of turn 8. Through the carousel he will go. Seems to have gotten an okay exit. Maybe not incredible, but he's definitely gotten a good exit. Ibuprofen there behind. What's his lap time saying? He has kept sector 2 clean. Ibuprofen has not. Ibuprofen's going to try and get as many points out of Rock as he can. So play games will go up the hill out of turn 14. Is he going to get an improvement? Is he going to jump up any positions? No, he will not. He has invalidated the final sector. So we have a single minute left on the clock. Race car is actually on an improvement. We'll watch with him. 81. He will not improve in the final sector once again. Most of the field has gone invalid laps in, although a few have not. This is going to be final call for some of these guys. Done with 778 Funny Racing Team. He's on the personal best sector 1. He's going to get a single lap in. He may have lost it there. Not too sure. We'll see when he crosses the next split line. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the laps are final now. Junior has invalidated his lap, so he'll be over. Emily Duarda is actually an improvement. She's going to try to find any time. Can't even find her on the board. That's incredible. Love this TV direction. Emily Duarda actually jumps up to 17th with a 2:01.4. Let's get our final laps over. And I think only Gio has a valid lap going. Will he keep that valid though? Personal best sector 2. And Tom down into Canada corner. Well, we've seen improvement from Gio. We have no improvements towards the top. No changes at the top. We'll be looking further down now. Is Gio going to improve? Or is he going to set a lap at least? Yes, he will. 2:02.4. Put him 21st. And we will be having people lining up very, very shortly. We will see you then. So we are back now after a little break for the intermission. All the cars are lined up. All 22 of them, which is 21 of them, sorry. We'll start off with our favorite car, the safety car, with Henry here at the wheel. 22 will be in first as per usual, rolling on the O10 Pro Division. I think it's the first time we've seen Pro Division in INCA Cup since Season 1. Play games will be in P3 in the Screwbridge GS something car, which will lock out the top 3 in Pro. Ibuprofen sits on pole for Pro Am. T-Jerk will be third, and the AT1 of Race Car Man will actually take Am pole. 21, 80, 98, 18, 16, 19, 9, 45, 120, 386. 79. 115, 3, 12, 22, 24, 02, 94, 69, 955, 15, and 778 is our complete grid for this time. So, we're going to be going underway very, very soon. And then we will going. So. We love our little safety car driver here. We have Henry as our safety car driver today. Long time no see. So the ready command will be here in just a second. We will get underway very, very shortly. So safety car will be going now. We have our 22 car grid on its way around the Elkhart Lake circuit here in Road America. We'll have a quick formation lap. We'll be 2-something minutes down line before we go green here. A very sizable grid here as we see our cars becoming passed. Friendly reminder that this will be our last INCA Cup race of the season. We will have, well, we have another one after this, but this is our last INCA Cup round before we head out into the off season. So, weaving to get those tires into temperature. We'll have a lot of weaving, actually, surprisingly enough. People actually really lean into it. The championship battle for Pro-Am still persists. We still have this championship battle. This will be going very, very hard throughout the time. Rock has to score a minimum of 10 points in each race, has to score a minimum of 20 points over this weekend to secure the championship. Rock will win on countback. Actually, no, Ibuprofen will win on countback. So he has to score 21 points to secure the championship. Countback will go to Ibuprofen for most wins this season. With 5, sorry, and of course whatever comes in these next 2 races, Rock has 3 under his belt. In the case that Rock does change, well, Rock cannot win both races without the countback. So if Ibuprofen can, if Ibuprofen can win this race, he needs at least 10 more points than Rock this race. And seeing as we don't have 6 cars this weekend, Well, I don't think we have more than 6 cars in Pro-Am here today. So that championship has been locked up. So we'll cover the carousel now. We'll be heading up to the kink very, very soon. Through the kink they will go of turn 11. Lights will go out momentarily for the safety car. No more weaving will be happening. See it go out just a minute, just a second maybe, we'll see. It's on the race director. They actually go out there. So no more weaving for the rest of the lap. We'll see the safety car break off after turn 13. Actually has broken off already, a bit early. But that is what it is. The 22 will lead us all off. So, turn 14 coming up. We have 15 minutes of race 1 INCA Cup here underway. Well, not underway. We'll have it in just a moment. They will be coming up the hill in just a second. The start zone is just after the crest. So that puts anyone at the back in a massive disadvantage. Up the hill under the Henry Bridge. There's the start line. They'll be waiting for quite a bit. We're actually going now. So, 50 minutes of INCA Cup has started. We have the 22 still leading. 010, 104, 46, 83, 81, 21, 80, 98, 18, 16, 14, 45, 99, 120, 386, 115, 70, 79, 3, 12, 02, 20, 224, 69, 15, 94, 70, 778, and 955. 26 car grid will be competing here. And as it stands now, Rock has secured the championship unless he DNFs. So if he finishes both races, he will secure it. Not much happening up front. Order stays secured. The order all going very much through. Dirtle's there, trying to make a move on the 98 Flash for P9. They have made a good few spots overall on the start. Actually starting to catch up to play-ins there. So this is a very, very busy start. As you can see further back, we have some issues for the 115 going a little bit wide. The MEG will be staying just behind. So not too much has changed in the order. We actually have the 94 actually way far behind. They maybe have had a little bit of issues. The two Blaze cars there following following nose to tail there, 21 and 16. The 21 has actually fallen quite a bit from the 16, actually. Actually, no, the 16 may have taken positions. No, the 21 is falling behind, sorry. The 18 is path 98, and the 81 it seems. So that will be changing very, very shortly. Up the hill they will go. Dortles goes extremely wide into that with the 18 Katsuka there. So over the line, 22 will still lead the 010, 104. Not too many changes in positions. Actually, the 80 has fallen way behind. So is the 83. 1898 have jumped up a lot. The 16 actually. No, 16 has held its position, it seems. Gonna get some cars trickling through in just a second. So everyone's gone through. First lap cleanly. So 21's going to set a move on the 83 up the hill towards turn 6. Around turn 7 down to the downs. Oh, 21 into the wall, hard. Big slide out of turn 8 there, and that is going to put him way far down. We see the O2 go extremely wide out there. That is a very unfortunate situation for them. 21. Very hard as the wall. It's not great for them. So the 46 of ibuprofen is currently going with the win. Actually running away with the 83 down is still in second, but 9th overall now. Points are based on the class positions and not the overall positions. So we'll see if any of the orders change up top. I doubt it will. Actually, the 18 has found itself into the top 5. The 16 has fallen a little bit. '21's falling very far behind. That's after their crash. Down into 22nd. From all the way from 6th into 22nd. That is a very big fall after that turn 7 crash. The 46 up into 4th now. Overall, at least. See if we have some other drivers fighting. Ibuprofen's actually keeping up with play games there in the 104. The 1-4 is actually the 0-10 and the 22 are kind of breaking apart now. Good big gap up top. Look a bit further down if we have any fights. Or should we do here with a 3 and the 12 in the sense of 8. And also the hard charging 21 now. 2 by 2 into the carousel, 3 wide. 3 hits a bump. That is a very good bit. We are actually 3 wide through the carousel. You go into the kink now. We have a 4-way battle for, I believe that is 17th. I believe that is, yeah. So 3 in a line there. We can go nose to tail into Canada. Well, the 21 seems like going very wide. Be like, again, not doing this justice, that's a shame. So up the hill they will go, no changes into the top 10. So the 3 falls behind the 12 actually has lost a little bit of touch with the guys up ahead. We also have a battle here for 6th. Well, actually, the train behind number 6. Gosh, there. Let's see if we can find someone else. RTA there in the 99. He's going to try put a move on the 98. His teammate Flash. Not all too much happening. Dortels has kind of broken away from his pack. Emily is kind of no man's land right now. Ibuprofen is still running away. He's lost a little bit of touch with the 104 though, but still has a gap over the 18. I don't think we're going to have any changes in the top 10 again. Dortels does have the 16 on his heels. Don't remember who the 16 is. That's true, but that's Zero Crack Dev. Actually, it's going to take position from the 18, so we have a change for P5 and no other changes for the top 10. No big changes. The MBG loses a spot there, goes into the 16th. 778 loses a spot. The 21 takes. 12 stays in the spot. The number 3 has lost many positions actually. There, lost 4, no, nearly 10 seconds on the car ahead. Well, the car that used to be ahead, I should say. That's a very, very big fall. Very, very big drop, I should say. We're halfway into the race. Well, more than halfway, actually. 6 minutes left on the clock. Not too much happening. Seems to have calmed down a little bit. Actually, T-Jerk is fighting with the 98 and the 81. The Pro-Am car there. They're going to go 3 neck and neck down to Canada corner. And she might put a move on the 18 soon. '98 does stay ahead though. So we'll continue to see that battle for P8 and also the extended battle for P5. So while we sit here and we're gonna see the battle here, good time to plug the Instagram at RSCA_race. You can tag us for any posts, any questions, anything you want to see. You can see there on RCA_RACING on Instagram. You can also ask us in the chat if you have any questions regarding the league or anything to comment. So down into turn 5, the 18th actually fallen a good bit behind though, actually getting overtaken by the 99. Good bit behind. The 83 has cleared the 98, it seems. The 99 and 18 are also very, very wide through the carousel. That's going to compromise them a lot. So they're going to go up. Actually, the 16 seems to have cleared the 16. So that is going to be Dortals has cleared, actually, yeah, up into 5th. We got some shuffles there as Flash falls down to 10th. As it stands now, he will be on the reverse grid pole. Top 10 get reversed here for round 2. We have, for race 2, sorry, we have just under 3 minutes left on the clock. As that will start ticking down. '18 starting to clear a little bit of the gap, but the others are finding a bit. We also do have a battle a bit further down that is for P14, the Emmy, the Funny, and the MBG, and then also the XKZ and the other Funny. 386 looks for a move into turn 5, won't get it done though. Very, very wide, and that is actually going to get a good help from that. 2 minutes left on the clock. We won't have, actually we will have a CC penalty. Dorsals will get a CC penalty. So will Ilcade, and we'll see who else gets one. See if we can catch any other cards. We'll go back to RTA in the 99. Oh, he's actually fallen a little bit from the pack. That pack seems to have been lost. So we will jump back to the earlier battle. Good finding that is. Their white flag in the air. We have a single more lap for this first race. We have a little bit of a battle here between the 98, 81, 83, and also 99 if that starts to fall a little bit back. Further down, the Emmy has lost a lot of spaces, actually. A lot of places, I should say. I mean, Ryan, number 12, just up ahead. Not finding much. So, 20 seconds left on the clock. We will get another repeat win. The 22 will likely win again from the 010. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And as the finish, the checkered flag will be in the air as we will approach race's end. Out of the carousel goes to 22 into the kink. Will be a 14th win for the 22 this season. So up towards turn 14, the 22 will win once again in pro and overall. We'll go down towards ibuprofen. He will win in pro am. He's going to just lose out on the 18. So ibuprofen will win in pro am, and we'll have the 16 of Crack Dev will win am class for Blaze Racing. All comes up. We will have a little bit of a fight here towards the line. The MBG has lost to the 224 teams though, so no changes in position will be found there as the last few cars will be starting to trickle over the line now. A long 15 minutes for some people. With a lot of battles throughout the field. I don't believe we have more. We actually do have more people on track, and that is everyone, I believe. Actually, no, it's not everyone. The other two still yet to cross. I believe that's everyone now. So that is that for race 1. We will see you again for race 2. So the drivers have gotten their order to get in their cars for race 2 now. We'll be getting that underway very, very shortly. So, reverse grid, for those who don't know, the top 10 get inverse regardless of if you have post-race penalties or not. You will be put into where you finished in the first race. So we'll be going very, very shortly. So we are going now. So we have small reduced grid due to crashes and DNFs from last race, but we still have a good few cars on track here, which we will be seeing very, very shortly racing away. So we will jump on with our quote-unquote pole sitter, which is our reverse grid pole, which is Flash. We'll be going very, very soon. So we will be going very, very shortly as we get our racing underway in just a second. So, out of Canada corner, they'll be going up to 13-14 now. And they will be racing for another 15 minutes for the last time this season in INCA Cup. We will have our last race of the season. 15 minutes of racing lays ahead of us. and we'll have our final race of the season. Uphill will Flash go, he will control the start for the entire grid. Swerving, slowing down a little bit, but he is going up the hill. Pulling the grid, and there, he's still holding them. And there they go. 15 minutes of racing has commenced now. Flash will hold the lead still. We don't have any jump starts, I believe. I think we have a clean start. Very, very wide into turn 1, however, so that's not a great start. So you will hold the start. Actually, the 18 is made up of quite a few places from the start now. So down to turn 5, Flash will still lead the pack. Will go very, very wide though, which is not a great way to start off your race. The 10 and 22 are trying their best to make their way up the grid. Slowly but surely they are. The Mahal Motorsports, they're trying to make positions up at the back as well. We have a lot of positions throughout getting fought for. Ibuprofen is looking for his championship, although Rock seems to make it very, very unlikely for him. So we have a few changes over the line now. And the 12, well, never mind, the 12 is kind of bugged. The 18 still leads the field. 83, 46, 51, 16, 010, 22 are in the top 7. 99, 80, and 45 will round out the top 10 for a 19 car field this time. It seems like Flash has lost a lap. It's happened to him. He's crashed somehow. That's interesting. We didn't catch that. Oh well. Royal starting to make his way up the grid as well, so we are getting a little bit of action. So the 010 and 22 are making up places very strongly here towards the start. So we have a few changes in position. The 18 still leads though. So that's the 18 of Dortals. Going extremely wide there in turn 1. I think the stewards can be very happy about that. So 18 still leads. The 46 of ibuprofen is trying to make his way up through the field. He does lead Pro-Am, but I don't think this will convert to the championship. The 18 still leads. Ibuprofen is starting to get very, very close. So no major changes in position that time round. The 18 still holds the lead from the 46, 83, 50, 22, 010, 16, 81, 99, 80, 120 will be your top 10. 98, they're stuck on the side of the road. No, there's something 98. It's a 3, I think. No, wait, who's that? No idea. So the 18 is still holding the lead. Oh, it's starting to rack up CCs though. 46 still in second. The 22 is starting to approach the back of the 83. Might actually get the move done before line. Won't actually. The outside is also starting to catch up a bit. So we're past the halfway point here. Still keeping the scores more or less equal. As it stands now, Rock will win the championship in Pro-Am. 22 is actually starting to make its way through the field now. So the 46 actually losing out to the 22 now. The 22 is going to make its way through. Twenty-two making its way through quite rapidly. The 18 still up ahead. But how long will that last? Twenty-two making its way through. The 83 and the 46 are starting to fight though. The 18 is starting to lose a little bit of gap though. 3 3/4 left on the clock here today. So 2 minutes and 50 left to go. The positions are not changing throughout the field. This lead battle is still extremely, extremely tight. Ibuprofen is trying to keep ahead of the 83. The 83 is doing everything in its power to secure this championship for its team. So 1:30 left on the clock. We're going to have a single lap of racing after this lap. Dortal still leads the field though. But will he hold it though? The 83, 22 all going very, very deep everywhere else. Thirty seconds left on the clock. 22 is actually pulled off though, so that's Ironic. Dorsal still leads the field, although the other cars are starting to come very, very quickly. Can he keep this a hold for the rest of the race? There goes the finish flag. No more time left on the clock, so this is the final lap. Dorsals has to watch out with CCs now. 13 on it. There's one more left. The XKZ car, the Pro Division, and the Hue Performance of Ibuprofen all fighting for that second podium spot and the third one. Somebody's got to go fourth. Somebody's got to be the first one off the podium. So through 13, up to 14, the 18 looks to be winning in Pro. We're going to see who wins from that huge little gaggle in towards the back. Who will win there? Is it going to be Ibuprofen or is it going to be Rock? It looks like Rock will take it. Takes the final podium spot as well. 18, 010, the 16 Blaze will win in AM for the second time this weekend. And we are rounding off our final few drivers. So, the final few drivers are going to be trickling in over the line. So, that was all the drivers there. We'll see you for the podium ceremony in just a few. So, no podiums for us today. Nobody wants to do that. So, that was INCA Cup Season 3. It's been a very, very good season this year. New champions in 2 classes, and we have lots of drivers competing throughout. What a season everything's been this year. It's been a very, very good season. I'd like to thank you everyone for attending, for showing up for the races, for supporting your favorite drivers, for creating teams, and most importantly, racing. Thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow for ICC, the final race of ICC Season 4. Championship has already been locked up in all classes, but there is still team championships left to win. Thank you very much, Doc Bomber. We will see you